Welcome back to Our World with Black Enterprise. We've seen her on our TV screens for more than a decade. Now, Wendy Raquel Robinson shares a secret to creating memorable characters. I'm here with Wendy Raquel Robinson, the legend.
I'm like, really?
We were just talking off camera about how I tweeted that she would be on the show, and I got about 500 tweets right back.
Wow.
People were so excited, but half of them were.
Y'all tweet me. I am Wendy Raquel. Tweet me.
Yeah, tweet her.
Okay.
But half of them were just for her. They were for your character, Tasha Mack. People were like, tell Tasha Mack I said what's up.
That is crazy.
Oh my God. How does it feel to be so popular?
You know, it's interesting. I guess I don't really see it or feel it. You know, being in Los Angeles, everybody's an actor or something like that. It's when I go out of town, you know, and it's like, Piggy, Regina, Tasha, you know, it's like, ow. But I mean, it's wonderful. It's humbling. It's really an honor.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. I mean, you had two really big roles in terms of how people see you, Regina Greer and now Tasha Mack. Two very successful shows, both in syndication, both doing really well. Did you expect that? Did you see that coming?
You know, this is a business where you can have no expectations, you know. And even with Tasha Mack in the game, we were canceled. So, you know, we thought it was over. You know, it was like, okay, on to the next, trying to get something else. And then, boom, there was a whole, I want to say it was a resurgence. It was like we got resuscitated, and now, you know, it's even bigger than what the network thought it could be, what the actors thought it could be, what the producers thought it could be. So it's really like a phenomenon. So it's like, pitch me. I mean, it's great. It's great.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, when you all debuted on BET, you had about 8 million viewers.
7.7. But you know what's crazy? I even think it was more than that, because most of, I know the entire East Coast was like snowed in because we did a whole radio tour, and people, they got together, they had game parties.
I had one.
Like did you?
Yes, I had all the.
How many people did you have?
I had like 25 people in the crib.
Okay, so there's 7.7 plus 25.
Yes, oh yes. Don't forget my 25. Because I had cousins I don't even talk to come just to watch the show. Yes, the ones don't got jobs. Everybody, rich, poor, they all love the game.
Wow, thank you.
And I think one of the things people like about the game is the representation of black people. It's a diverse representation, but it's dignified. How important is it for you to play roles that represent black people in a particular way?
It's very important. I'm not going to say I'm a role model per se, but I do want to do characters that have redeeming values, that are about something, that are three-dimensional. Number one, it helps me artistically. But then number two, it's just, you know, I work with children, so I'm very conscious of things like that and the messages that we put out there. And it's okay to play a negative character, but at least have something positive to show about it. And what I love about Tasha is that, you know, she's a single mom, but at the same time, she's not a statistic. She took that and she didn't become the victim with it.
Yeah.
You got a kid?
Well, no, I got kids. I haven't told them yet because they're too young to process it.
And their mama?
We don't talk about mama much. You know, she bounced when I was diagnosed.
Ronnie, I need 5 for these balloons.
Ronnie?
Yeah, it's short for both. Hey, listen, you got an idea. Take this money over here, go get some balloons with your nanny, and I'll be right there.
But she will pop the trunk every once in a while when necessary.
Man, you know, a sister got to do that. You know, not just a sister, but a woman, you know. So she's from, you know, the rough side of, you know, Richmond, California. You know, they had to do what they had to do, but she didn't use that as a negative thing.
Before you got to this point where you were doing television, you had some interest in theater, right? I mean,
I still do. It's my first love.
Is it really?
I'm from the theater. I was a theater major. I went to Howard University. I majored in drama. Everybody's like, you're majoring in drama? It's like, yes, I am going to major.
You're like, she ain't going to have no job.
But theater is still my first love. And every hiatus, I still go back and do plays. Because, you know, there's nothing like being live in front of the camera. But being live on stage and getting that immediate reaction from the audience, it's wonderful. It's the best way to really tighten up your chops. You know, I can do comedy, I can do drama, you know, and things like that. No, I'm a very dramatic No, I am.
So what's the next role then? I mean, if you could do anything next, you know, in addition to doing the game, because the game's gonna go on 10 more seasons. You're gonna be rich and successful.
Your lips to God.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You just heard it here. 10 more years. 10 more years.
Even if
I be like Namalika. No. What's next for me? You know, I'm not a planner like that. You know, especially in terms of, you know, the roles that I want to do. Because I'm totally open to whatever's out there. I've been concentrating on my nonprofit, which is absolutely amazing.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah,
because a lot of people say they have nonprofits and they really don't. They got like a P.O. box.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got like a real organization and stuff.
15 years ago, my best friend and I started AmazingGraceConservatory.com. You can visit our website. But it's a performing arts school for youth and young adults, ages 5 to 18. And we're a year-round program where we offer acting, voice, and dance to youth and young adults. But beyond that, we give them a platform where they can express themselves in a non-judgmental environment. So it's basically a home away from home.
So then, if you were giving advice to those young people, which I'm sure you do, who want to enter the arts, who want to go into, you know, whether it's music, whether it's theater, whatever it is, what would be the advice you'd give them?
To step outside of the box, to not stay within the confines of what you think is the traditional way of getting in, because the industry has changed so much with, you know, multimedia and just the internet sensation and things like that. So just be as creative as possible and don't think that you just have to go the traditional route, you know, and don't be afraid to take risk, you know, because without risk, you know, you'll never know the true possibility. So, and listen to your heartbeat. If there's something that you're passionate about, you know, there's a lot of naysayers, a lot of haters out there, things like that, but you got to really listen to your voice. Because if I had listened to everyone who told me, oh, you're a drama major, it doesn't make sense, you're not going to make it, you know, I wouldn't be here with a testimony.
Right. That's a beautiful thing, and we're grateful for your journey. We're grateful for the example you give to so many of us. Thank you for spending some time with us. We look forward to seeing everything you're going to do. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tweeting.
Oh, my pleasure. We'll be right back. Up next on Our World with Black Enterprise.
We already know throughout history that they've been calling us monkeys, so for them to then call Obama a monkey, then it becomes racial.